I'm going to tell you how scary it was.
This is what Bella Ivory is talking about. She's a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School who says on the day of the election, there was a mob going down the hallway.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door.
What were they going to do? Like they really was coming by. Hey, any niggers in there? Get them niggers out of that classroom right now. Heck, we're back, boys. We're back. Woohoo! Trump's the head supremacist. He's a head wizard. We getting all them niggers. Open that door up, nigger. Come on, man. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I really do appreciate you guys taking time every day to view my content. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And hitting this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure that you hit that bell notification and make sure that all notifications are turned on once that little, tab comes up that says all notifications, most notifications, none. Make sure that tab is set to all. That way you guys will get notified when I post a video like this. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I know. Y'all saw the beginning of this and was like, oh, Lord Jesus, here we go. Yeah, here we go. If it comes to me like this, I'm going to talk about it because I like to, folks, I'm just telling you, I like to completely dismantle and point out the ridiculousness of some of these stories that are coming out, and pretty much folks just being pissed off because they're being sore losers a lot of times. Not saying that this is the case, but this story that came out of Beverly Hills School, where it appears that kids were celebrating Trump win, or even just the fact that there was an election going on, they were just trying to be patriotic, turned into something else. And guys, it's almost like it's a repeat of here we go again. Boy who cried wolf, girl who cried wolf, culture that cried wolf. Check it out.
I'm going to tell you how scary it was.
This is what Bella Ivory is talking about. She's a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School who says on the day of the election, there was a mob going down the hallway.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door. And they had a Trump flag on a pole, on a flagpole. Another, it was just so many of them. Some of them had on MAGA hats. Some, had on just Trump fans apparel.
She says someone tried to open her classroom door, says it upset some of her students.
At this school, I've had to deal with a lot of racism.
But at a recent school board meeting, students talked about how scared they were, given what happened outside Bella Ivory's classroom during election week.
And it became utterly impossible to just ignore it. From 8:30 to 2:30 all week, being at school felt like being in a nightmare. What the black students and Miss Bella had to deal with that week had absolutely nothing to do with politics. That week, being stormed, being called the N-word, being shunned, all because you were black, became the normal.
In recent weeks, I have seen racial slurs scrawled across the walls of our bathrooms, hateful rhetorics being spoken by fellow students in the hallways we share, and violent behavior towards Miss Bella and our club.
Bella Ivory also spoke at the board meeting.
They looked so frightened. Then I said, I'm not going to open the door. And then the student said, they look like KKK.
The district tells Fox 11, we remain deeply committed to upholding a secure and conscientious setting where students can responsibly and considerably engage in the democratic process. But the district says it is investigating.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. You guys just saw that, you heard all that. I'm going to go through it. So if you guys don't like that I pause the video, I suggest you just move on, whatever like that, because it's still going to be somebody in here that's going to be completely ignorant or an idiot and is going to say, I get that you said you're going to pause it, but did you have to pause it? That mean move on. Seriously. Anyway, let's go.
I'm going to tell you how scary it was.
This is what Bella...
Y'all just heard the whole video, right? What was scary about some kids marching through the hallway?
Ivory is talking about. She's a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School who says on the day of the election, there was a mob going down the hallway.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door.
Oh my God, what were they doing? Oh no. It's interesting, folks. You know what? If you ever been to high school or middle school, there's something that's called like a bell that rings. A lot of times the kids all coming out of the classroom and they all get onto their lockers and all that, switching books out, getting ready to go to the next classroom. I don't know what these kids were doing, but why all of a sudden, when there's an influx of kids walking in the hallway, whatever like that, for whatever reason, now it's a mob. Y'all following this? Why all of a sudden there's a mob of kids? You didn't say like there was a certain group of kids who were a part of da-da-da, but no, there was a mob of kids.
And
they were outside of her door.
they had a Trump. One had a Trump flag
So?
on a pole, on a flagpole. Another, it was just so many of them. Some of them had on MAGA hats.
So?
Some, had on just Trump fans apparel.
So? But then yet you won't have no smoke for some of the folks that come to school. Let's keep it real. I'm not saying this is all folks that are there, but black folks come in with their stuff on, whether it's Tupac or Biggie or I don't know who the new rappers are, Drake or anybody like that, or it doesn't even matter who they have on there. But if you have anybody on there to promote violence like a lot of these rappers do today, you don't have nothing to say about that. Okay, anyway.
She says someone tried to open her classroom door. Says it upset some of her students.
At this school,
I'm calling Cap. To open the door to do what? Open their door to do exactly what? Say, hey, we won. Oh, hey, Trump won. Or that's what I cannot stay. They think they can just get over on people on this. Okay, if they were knocking on the door, trying to get the door open, what if they went over the door and say, hey, anybody here that voted for Trump, we're all getting together and we're just having a nice little, victory parade. If anybody want to join us. What were they? Y'all, you guys are acting like this is back in the days when they coming through there like which they gonna mention at the end of the video, which y'all saw. Like they really was coming by. Hey, any niggers in there? Get them niggers out of that classroom right now. Heck, we're back, boys. We're back. Woohoo! Trump's the head supremacist. He's a head wizard. We getting all them niggers. Open that door up, nigger. Come on, man. What were they gonna do?
had to deal with a lot of racism.
But at a recent school board meeting, students talked about how scared they were, given what happened outside Bella Ivory's classroom during election week.
And it became utterly impossible to just ignore it.
Can we see the whole entire video? I would love to see a whole entire video. Now, let me make something clear. If they indeed were getting called these racial slurs like they allegedly claiming it happened, yeah, that definitely should be investigated like they say they're doing. Someone definitely should do something about that. But how opportunist is it to turn an incident like this and make it out to be about race? This is pitiful.
From 8:30 to 2:30 all week, being at school felt like being in a nightmare.
Now, from 8:30 to 2:30 while being at school all week, were you reporting that to your principal? Did you tell your parents? Did your parents come up and make a complaint? Did your parents get the police involved since you guys were victims of racial attacks there at the school? Were pictures taken of these racial things that was said, well, written on the walls and everything like that? Did you tell multiple teachers who teach different subjects about these incidents that are happening to you all week long?
What the black students and Miss Bella had to deal with that week had absolutely nothing to do with politics. That week, being stormed, being called the N-word,
being stormed, being called the N-word,
being shunned, all because you were black, became the normal.
Oh, so they just happened to want to do it when Trump won, or the week. I don't even, like, guys, like I said, 1 minute they're saying Trump, it was during Trump, the election time, it was during after the win. So all of a sudden, all year long, everybody good. But all of a sudden, Trump win, I guess he just brought out the racists and the racist people. Oh, this is bull crap. I'm not buying. I'm sorry.
In recent weeks, I have seen racial slurs scrawled across.
End of the fun, she said in the recent week, and now he's saying in the recent week. Sound like somebody got like a little drawing board planned out for them to say what had happened.
Across the walls of our bathrooms, hateful rhetorics being spoken by fellow students in the hallways we share, and violent behavior towards Miss Bella and our club.
Only the black ones aren't these Trumpsters, these Trump supporting kids. Just pointed them out, just wanted to point them out. They waited all year long to get them, huh? And then what you mean by violent behavior? What did they do to her? What did they do to y'all? You're claiming this, but guys, look, it ain't that I don't believe them, but I'm very skeptical of this because it's been going on for a week. And like he said, weeks. Did they report it? Are there official reports in the office? Did y'all get the superintendent involved? Did you get the principal involved, the assistant principal, the dean of students, student guidance counselor, your mommy, dad? Because let my sons have come home and told me that this what I would have been at that school. Every last incident that it came up that they were victims of somebody being racist towards them, I would have been up at the school. I would have had an official report written, who said it, what kids did it, point them out, go get their parents, come here, we're going to have a conversation.
Bella Ivory also spoke at the board meeting.
They looked so frightened. Then I said, I'm not going to open the door. And then the student said they look like KKK.
That, ladies and gentlemen, these kids who are walking around with the Trump flag and everything like that, show the entire video. And when they get proven that these kids did nothing wrong, can they file something against the students, the black students that said that those white students look like KKK? In what way? Because you can't be talking about the way they dress. Because according to the short video that we all just saw, I didn't see any hoods. Did y'all? I didn't see any white outfits. Did y'all? I didn't see them carrying any crosses with racial slur on it or any burning. Did y'all? Those look like regular white kids who were happy that Trump won, and were all of them white? That's why I would like to see the entire video. Here we go again with the bull crap race baiting stuff. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I get skeptical of things like this. The students almost said the same thing word for word in the recent weeks. It just said in the recent weeks, and all of a sudden, and she, oh, don't be afraid. I'm not going to let them in. Let them in to do what? What was they going to do? Boy, this is a bunch of bull crap. I just don't want us to go out there. Please, Miss Teachers, don't open the doors. They come here. They already took my brothers away, my mamas, and all that. I got my own children. I don't want them to. Don't you worry about that now. Y'all just hush and keep quiet now, child. Hush. Hush. Cause somebody's calling my name. Oh, hush. You better hush. Boom. Let them get up. Let that Trump won. We don't get. Come on, all of you's about to come out here. You all's about to face a good hanging. Oh, I can't stand bull crap like this anyway, y'all. I have to make fun of dumb stuff like this. It's ridiculous. Please, if there's any more evidence that's going to come forth, I hope that I'm wrong about my analysis, but highly doubtful. Let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up here. Things that I do as a variety will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.